You want to feel heard. You want to feel present. You want to feel like you are loved. I understand. And then, as we lonely, we self-sabotage. I'd rather be lonely and not self-sabotage than be lonely and self-sabotage myself. Because when you self-sabotage yourself, man, then that's when you really get lonely. Then you really feel like you have no soul. Then you really don't have nobody because you don't have yourself. And if you lose yourself, that's the start of the downfall. If you're lonely in a way, I want you to stop self-sabotaging. Please stop self-sabotaging. You gotta peep game and lock in. Figure out why you feel the way you feel. Don't just sit there and mope. Take in everything, sit there and just take in everything that you're feeling right now. Acknowledge your feelings, take them captive. But don't let it consume you to where you're not doing nothing productive. You're not doing anything to better your situation. Because trust me, I know how you feel. We put our loneliness and we try to mix it with pleasure. And we put it up in a big ball like Play-Doh, and then we just got goop. That goop can be smashed around and played with and just dirty. You know how you can mess Play-Doh up. But that's your mind, that's your feelings, that's you. You putting everything into a ball, just mashing yourself. You playing with your own feelings. Like a Play-Doh ball. You playing with yourself, man. To take yourself more serious, you have to dig deep. You have to dig deep. You have to. It's nothing else you can do besides that. You have to lock in. You have to bloom through chaos. You see this on right here? You see this necklace? You see the jewelry, man? See that? We blooming through chaos. That's why it's a flower right here. To remind you to keep blooming through chaos. This too shall pass. It don't last forever, man. It doesn't last forever. Being lonely does not last forever. Family. Whether you're a girl or a boy watching this, I haven't had a girlfriend in a long time. I haven't. And by me not having a girlfriend, that gives me time to find out who I am. To take me off autopilot if I was to be with a girl, you know what I'm saying? To be with a girl and not know, just be on autopilot, living a dream with her every day. Not knowing who I really am, not knowing what my bad habits are, and stuff like that. I realized this gave me time to focus because everything is showing you something. Sometimes you gotta read things backwards. You gotta think about things backwards. Like, what is this teaching me? Besides saying like, oh, this is so wrong. Why is this happening to me? Instead say, what is this teaching me? Instead of having a woe is me attitude and mindset and a no girl wants me, nobody wants me, think about what you can work on. Instead of just, oh, I'm so lonely, I have nobody. Fam, every day I'm alone by myself. Nobody is with me telling me, hey bro, that Kool-Aid that's in that refrigerator, you better not go drink it. It's two little voices. One voice saying no, don't do it, and one voice saying yes, let's do it. Let's go. Kool-Aid man running through the wall telling me to, oh yeah, let's drink, let's do it. Then that other voice saying, nah bro, that's not you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Insulin is finna be an all-time high. You finna be burning sugar instead of stored fat. Don't do it. Every day I'm riding in my car. I'm like, dang, I'm looking over, I'm like, dang, I ain't got a girl to be in here with me. We chilling, you know what I'm saying? I'm watching anime by myself. You know, times that I watch anime, not saying I just sit down and watch anime. I'm just saying like in times where you know what I mean. Because I don't have time to really do that stuff a lot. But if I have downtime, I still put in work and then I just, relax and watch some anime. But besides the point, I don't got nobody to watch it with. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, I be so lonely. Like, I feel like I'm the main character in the world thinking like, dang. You just stop and you just look around. It's like, dang. You just look around. And with that being said, it's like, dog, that's something that you really can't control. Like, me personally, I built the mental armor of strength. Like, I can be alone for a long time. Like, that's just how I am. I don't mope and be like, man, I'm sad, I'm lonely. It just come in and then it come out. Like, you know how a bus is, like the bus stop just there alone, and then time to time the bus comes and pick anybody up that's at the bus stops and go. That's how my thoughts is like, okay, boom, bus stop, it goes, picks everything up. You thinking, yeah, you having your thing, and then it just go away. That's how it is with me. That's how it is with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't, the only time I get in my feelings and when I get sad is either when I indulge in temptation, because it's like I'm coping because I have nobody to be with. Loneliness is really something that if you're that, you're gonna cope with something. Either you're gonna cope with the gym, either you're gonna cope with corn, if you're gonna cope with fast food, if you're gonna cope with just being lazy and being sad all day, that's what you cope with. But you just gotta choose what you cope with instead of coping with the bad things. You gotta resort to something eventually. Especially you ain't have nobody, no spouse, no nobody, no nothing in a long time. So it's just like when people that's in prison, they ain't have, you know what I'm saying, some wives, husbands in jail, some husbands, wife in jail. What you think they gonna cope with while they in that jail cell to give them sexual pleasure? What you think they gonna do in that cell? But not saying not saying everybody does that. Why you think when they come back from prison, they got a different mentality or they in shape? Then it came out the hyperbolic time chamber. You don't think it get lonely in there? Oh, I know it do. But that's how our thoughts can be, like a prison cell in our brain behind bars. I understand. Trust me, I understand. And for me, I have no one in a long time. I could just say my best advice is just work on yourself. You know, like I know it's easier said than done and just think about it, but bro, you gotta look at your bad habits. You gotta look at, like, if you was to look at yourself right now, do you think you deserve to have someone by your side right now? Man, I'm gonna be 100 with you. I see a pretty girl, walking. Like, sometimes it get exhausting because not every time I want to do that and just to walk up to that person, just to cope. And by doing that, sometimes you gotta look at things like you putting everything off to the side. Like you putting everything off to the side. Like everything that you working on right now, you currently putting it off by coping with your loneliness. Like I know it get aggravating every day. I know it gets sad every day that you gotta constantly show up for yourself. And sometimes you wish you can have somebody to be with. I understand. It's like that missing piece you trying to find. But I look at it like, okay, I walk up to this girl. She shows no interest. I'm not finna keep pursuing. I'm not finna keep trying to get get her to, hey, I'm a nice guy, I'm this, I'm that. But it's like, boom, okay, cool. You just gotta keep it pushing, keep it going. You can't just sit there and just let that be that. You just gotta be like, it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. If y'all hear that noise in the background, hey man, don't mind that. But hey, you just gotta be like, it is what it is. And when it goes down to that, and when you come back home or when you ride alone with no music in the car, you just gotta just think. Cause I'm gonna be 100 with you. I'm gonna be 100% with you. Like 100% with you. I'm done trying to cope with the wrong things. I'm looking my lonely demon in the face. Conquered. Because eventually we all gonna have to be alone one day. You can't run from it. Like even if your girl goes off on a trip or something like that with her friends, you're gonna have to experience being alone in some way, shape, or form. It's the way it is. It's the way how life is. You gotta deal with it. But that don't mean you sabotage yourself while you're alone. That don't mean you resort back to your bad habits just because you're alone and you have nobody to hold you accountable. Once you master that already, someone coming in your life is gonna be a piece of cake. It's gonna be a piece of cake, man. But you just gotta figure out what you gonna do. Either you're gonna bloom through chaos, or you just gonna waste your potential. And just make that being your number one excuse in the front of your head, saying that you're lonely all the time. I understand. Trust me, I understand. But you gotta stop trying to get everybody to understand. You gotta stop trying to explain to people how lonely you are. Call people just to talk. They can't help you. You gotta help yourself. That's where it starts at. Then you go to God, then you go to Jesus, man. And you find yourself by reading the word. And everything is gonna just be connecting. Everything. That's how it is. If nobody told you, I'm telling you. You found this, you found this video. You found the channel. Now it's up to you. I could just only be the one to tell you, but you gotta do. I'm just saying, man. Focus on the person you want to become. Turn off your mind when it's time to get better. Turn off your mind when you want to change your life. Turn off your freaking mind when you want to change and become a different person. When you don't want to lay on that couch and say, I'm lonely all day. When you go to the gym, don't leave because you feel unmotivated. When you working on that task, don't leave. When you clock in your 9 to 5, Constantly saying in your mind, stick to the plan, stick to the plan, stick to the plan, stick to the plan, because you got a plan. And you know that's just temporary. And you're gonna be successful, you're gonna be more. Just like your loneliness is temporary. It's gonna be, this too shall pass. This is gonna pass. This is gonna go away. Bloom through chaos, man. Bloom through it. The chaos is chaosing around you right now, but you can still push through. I go through every emotion every day. I don't got nobody by my side. I don't have a girl we not going on picnics. We not going to the park. Y'all see me at that park alone, filming them videos all the time to help y'all every time I'm at the park. You think I'm walking in the crib, in the apartment? Honey, I'm home. No. It's a place the keys on the counter. Okay, so let's do what we gotta do. We finna lock in. Let's see what we finna attack. Okay, I gotta do this. Okay, I gotta hit the gym after this. I gotta come back home, film this video, which I am doing right now. And then boom, I gotta edit this video. I gotta get some sleep. I gotta wake up again, fast, read, go to the gym, do it all over again. That's just gonna have to be your life for a period of time, man. And really, when your loneliness leave, it's still gonna have to have them same habits, because what led you not to being lonely, why stop that? Why stop that system? Just because you got what you got, man. You gotta keep that system going after you already got what you got. But it's up to you to lock in and do what you have to do and change. Trust me. But you just have to understand, you can't get people to do what you want them to do all the time. You can't get people to be on the same page as you. You gotta go out in that wilderness alone with that sword and fight all those monsters. You gotta level up. It's up to you to level up. Not the person that you're trying to cope with not being lonely just so you won't be lonely. But I guarantee you, I understand. I guarantee you, I get where you coming from, because it's like when you got somebody on side, two is better than one. Two is better than one. But to find who you are, it sometimes is gonna have to come with loneliness and isolation. But you just imagine this: you in a dungeon, it's black, but the only sort of shining light is shining on you. You see a shadow on the ground, and you see you just standing there with your sword by your waist, and you see nothing but just red eyes in the black background. You just see nothing but red eyes. All those red eyes are loneliness, depression, gluttony, laziness, credit card debt, zero funds in your bank account, out of shape, no family support, alone, all that. And you see that sword right there? That's Jesus Christ. That's the word. That's the sword of the spirit. That's all, everything in that sword. And by you using that sword and taking action, you have to go forth and slay those beasts. I ain't gonna lie, after I just said, I got a little emotion because I'm talking about myself. I got a little emotional right there almost. Real talk. But nothing changes if nothing changes. In order to do something different, you gotta become different. You gotta become what you wanna be by the daily actions you take daily, man. No matter what, nonstop. You have to lock in, man. Because today's thrill may be tomorrow's downfall. Whether you're watching the websites, whether you're eating that junk food, whether you're spending your last of your money, whatever. Just like if you stay disciplined right now today, it's gonna make tomorrow easier. It's all about a choice. Jesus gave us free will. What are you gonna do with it? Oh, I'm lonely, I'm sad, I don't get work done, I'm done, I'm down. Oh, I still get up and I do what I have to do regardless of how I feel and regardless of who's by my side. Long as I got God and Jesus on my side, I cannot lose. If I'm doing it with Him, I cannot lose. That's the mindset. That's the way, the truth, and the life, man. If you made it far to this video, hey man, I want to show y'all this again, man. We're blooming through chaos, man. This is my aesthetic. This is my type of wear. You see the beaded necklace, and the flower. We blooming through chaos, man. Hopefully y'all can see that. Y'all can see that, man. And it's just manifesting things that's gonna be soon to come, man. If you're new to the channel and you're watching this video, please turn on post notifications. If you already subscribed to the channel, man, make sure you turn on post notifications to all. Click the bell, turn it to all. And I have a Instagram from scratch. I started a new Instagram, man. We're currently at 233 good, amazing followers over there. I call y'all supporters, man, but I'm just saying, y'all know what it is. But let's run it up, man. If you're watching this right now, the link gonna be in the description. It's Jaylin Jenkins YT. JaylinJenkinsYT. You type in my YouTube name, Jaylin Jenkins, in the Instagram, y'all gonna see me pop up. I'm the only one. Make sure y'all go tap in because it's 1,000 of y'all see it. Y'all see it, but some of y'all just don't follow. But man, we got some content over there posted already. So y'all can see what the direction the channel, the Instagram is gonna go in. I appreciate y'all, man. Let's try to get to 300. Let's really try to get to 1,000 before the year over with. If you're watching this, man, just go support, man. I appreciate you. And yeah, man, trust me, whether you're a boy or girl watching this, man, you won't be lonely forever. But just embrace it and just embrace change and embrace, okay, this is what I gotta do and I'm gonna do it and this is it and that's how it's gonna be. And yeah, I love y'all. We're gonna keep blooming through chaos, man. Only way is up on IFM.